It's not gonna work. There we go. I don't want my volume up. Christ. No. Go away. Okay. Hello, Eclipse. I apologize for the late start. I mean, I'm 20 minutes late, but that's not the point. I had to do adulting. Yeah, I was adulting. DJ, you changed your profile. What's up, bro? Babysitter. No, I was driving, lol. Alright. That looks weird. I'm a DJ Egg for some reason. It's got Shadow Milk. Cookie plushie. Ooh! Alright, so. Well, it's not last week, it was 2 weeks ago now. I was working. Yeah, well, I drove the car 4 times today. We did this room. We did the main stage. I honestly felt there's a little bit could be done, like a little bit more could be done to the main stage, even if it's just like some of these, just to give a little bit of destruction. Yes. And then I know that we need to do the fuck. I haven't gotten my words this week, like at all. We need to do the side rooms here because it's very dark. And then yeah, we're moving on to I mean, should we do the lobby? Because you know, we've kind of like completely skipped over it. I feel like the lobby is an important aspect. Wow. Nice. No, the only reason why I didn't stream on Sunday, and it's quite sad actually, is because, I mean, you guys remember when I had to, when I took time off in April because one of my dogs died? And remember, I had 3 at the time. Well, unfortunately, I had to put down my youngest dog. He had been going through like cancer and whatnot, and he just got. What's going on? What's going on? Puppy, come here. Come here. Yep, come here. Come here. Dick, come sit. Come sit for a bit. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. No. Hello, Mr. Smiley. There it is. Okay, good. So yeah, I had to put Obi, my youngest dog, down because he was 11, fighting like cancer. But he was still relatively happy, but we could tell he was just in pain. So we made the unfortunate decision to put him down, and that was not the Sunday but the Monday. So that's why I didn't stream on Monday. So yeah, I made the decision not to stream. That was not a FNaF decision. That was a me decision. I wanted to take time to just spend with my dog, especially considering I started my education back this week. So I went Monday because I can't miss a day or else I miss a week of like content. So luckily it was the afternoon where we well, not the afternoon, but the evening when we were planning to put him down. We had like booked a vet. And yeah, that evening they came and they put him down. Yeah. So it was sad. Like I was devastated. But yeah. It was a tough decision, but one that needed to be made. Favorite animal? My favorite animal? Geez, that's a hard question to answer in my opinion. Any doors there? Should doors be put there or no? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. The doors kind of make it look awkward. Side note, I went through the Macca's drive-thru and I picked up a Sprite. Hey, dog. But yeah, now we got last dog. So she's chilling with me. Actually, I quite like cheetahs as an animal. Cheetahs are cute. In here, should it be like... I need light in here for a start. Jesus. Actually, I might be able to put stuff on chains up there. Let me just get some of these up there, just to give some depth, because it's quite high. And then we'll put a chain, like... Ooh. Let's put one there and one there. But we'll do one lower, one higher. I'm gonna go do blackmail and yell at children on VR chat and pray. Alright. To my... Oh, yeah. See you later. There we go. Chain, and then we'll put just like, these lights here. We'll make this one the longer one. Right, so that can sit about there. Actually, we'll make it slightly higher. 4, 5. Bye. 7 might be alright. And then the other one's going here. Can't fucking see. There we go. That one can go on a 3. Actually, now I can't see again. Yes, dog? Oh, welcome, Maestro. You're alright, bro. You're touching grass, that's fine. Should we go... Tough question. I had some stuff happen on Monday. That's why I didn't stream on Sunday. Like, of course, I have my education stuff, but that wasn't everything. I've something about a little project. Oh, what's up, bro? Tell me, I'm curious. Let's put some shelves, like, there. I feel like that's a good place to put some shelves. Need light. Or not. DJ! I know you're trying to get top, but... Okay. DJ, stop. Just contribute to conversation, bro. Chill out. Grr. Alright, bro. Yes, Lulu? Yeah, so Lulu's my only dog now. That's basically what I'm saying. Lulu is my only dog now. Yes. Actually, I feel like we can do a lot better with those shelves right there. That one. Bad. Oh, dog! Opinions on the FNaF 2 movie trailer. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. No doubt. For a head, I either use fabric or paper mache. I know how to use fabric and I'm shit at paper mache. Although accuracy-wise, paper mache is more well... If you're better with... If you're better with... fabric, use fabric. I know, sorry Lulu, there's not exactly a place for you to lay down right now. Actually, that could probably go up a little bit higher. This part here. Up here. Yep. That works. Okay. looks a little special. Alright, I'll take your word for it, man. Wait, I'm making a castle from Deltarune. Ooh, it's gonna be massive. Oh, that's gonna be good. Lulu, the way you're sitting at the moment is very, very hard for me to hold you there and grab a sip of my Sprite at the same time. Yeah, so, since I was in control of the car, I went through the Macca's drive-thru and I have no regrets. A lot cheaper than ordering it on Uber Eats. No, your messages aren't hitting. You're alright. You're watching me. I'm gonna walk with streaming head. Where are you going? Okay. Mike sent like 3 for me. Lolly. How are you just sitting there, dog? No, motherfucker. Do I have to crouch for that? Probably. There we go. I like that. Dog. And put a couple of heads. Yep. I think that sits well. You know? What if we did this? And then we put like a Enderman, not an Enderman head, Ender Dragon head up there. Can this wear off now? Got another 2 minutes. Kinda want to see what it's gonna look like, but at the same time I want to add more. Boxes? Yeah. Barrel. Barrel. Could add some cobwebs. It's something in the walls. Like, the actual main walls, they feel empty. Maybe I should add some... Maybe just some random little decoration. Been during the castle again. Oh, I see. Cheeky. I agree, DJ. Yep, show me. What are we looking at? Ooh. Actually, for an in-between room, this is brilliant. Maybe that might be a little bit bright now. We can turn that down. Yeah. 6 is too bright. 5 is good. 6 is too much. Currently working on Elizabeth. Ooh! Don't jump if you want to get down. Let me put you down. Good girl. There we go. What do we reckon? Oh, fuck you. Spiderwebs. Obviously, we're gonna make the other side look different, but... Oh, she's gone back up there now. That's fine, dog. I think this turned out pretty good. Actually, maybe that should come down here. To replace that one up here. Because there's a lot of light going on up there. Very subtle, but... You can't even see it there, that's funny. Not unless you're up close. I like that. I just don't know where my door is, that's fine. There we go. Alright. This one, I think... We could probably put a shelf along there, instead of along that one. I don't want that on my head. Yep, let's put that here. Or unless we go 2, 3, 4, then up like that. We go. Where'd they go? There. Yes. Oh, no, that's fair. Hopefully it turns out the way you want it. Yeah? Oh, now I'm excited. Makes me wonder if you're drawing, like, combining our design, like, our art styles again, like you did last time. Or if you're doing your design. I like your art style as well. Of course, you already know that. No, fuck, I don't want it on my head! I don't want it on my head! Motherfucker. Actually, no, we should put that one up here. Because the other ones are already... No! Get out of my inventory. I feel like you're not going to give me any hints at all. Yeah, last time I tried to combine... Oh, no. But I really liked it. Actually, I really did. Where'd the chain go? Oh my god. You got 19? Wow. That's impressive, bro. Really is. Yes. It is. Yep, there we go. That'll sit like that. Then... where'd it... Bro. There it is. Where are we going? Yeah, let's do those first. Oh, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's your stuff, bro. Nah, that's fair. Do that. No, I don't want to see it yet. No, 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 no. Come back. I don't want to see it until I'm done. Not this one. Okay. I'm gonna put more boxes in here. I'm actually gonna chuck some chests in this way too. Here we go. Yep, there are lots of cobwebs. Cobwebs just add vibe. They really do. Like, bruh. Elizabeth. No. Alright, what do we got? Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. Up here, 5. Alright, I need a bucket of... Oh, no, there's milk. Right there. Jesus. Yep. That little spotlight on the floor is really good. Ah, my god. Ambience. Okay. Should I work on the lobby? I feel like the lobby is a must do, you know? But hey, at least this area is like completely done now. The ambience is just insane. I feel like the yeah, it does. They don't need that. Not now. We'll just let all that disappear. This area, At least not the stuff that's in there. Not right now. If I do, I'll just grab it again. But for this one, just because, well... I feel like Nick would less tolerant of formal outfits due to established sensory issues, and Frank would be like, absolutely not. He would. Or if anything, he'd have like a visible discomfort. Right, that chest can go. Although, these ones can all come in here. Roof tiles are fucked up and missing. Maybe add some slabs here and there. Oh, fuck. Smart idea. It's not a bad idea. Kind of like what I did for, fuck. For, FNaF1. I'm really struggling to get words today. I think I might do, like, potted plants, like I did in, like I did for... FNaF1 as well. I'm gonna do party along some of these sections. Hey, come here. There we go. When are we gonna start it? I mean, we can always take them off later. Let's have a couple break. What colors are we kind of vibing with? Cool. Let's go yellow. That's a good song. Let's go green. Bro, how's it already been 8 minutes? I just splashed myself with it. We go 3 in between. This time. Bending the think machine. One more party. Bending the wink machine. Hi Landon, how are you? Let's do that. Then the clink machine. That's good. Maybe it should dip a little bit. But I worry that it's just gonna look tacky. Because it's... Well, maybe not. Maybe if it's just those ones. Oh, okay. Whoa. And then lifts. God. Not that again. Yeah, I feel like that looks good for the moment. And then if we're gonna do any of these, actually, let's get the desk established, because that's important. Right? Duh. Oh, trying to block out as much light as possible, yeah, I guess that's gonna be a thing. Yeah. Always gonna be an issue with the doors being like that. It's just to try and reduce as much light as possible. Yeah, the main desk. Should it sit like this way? You know, just as an example. Should it sit this way just to prevent people from sneaking by to get in? I feel like that's something William would do. Like, William would have the desk sitting this way just to prevent people from getting in. And then you can imagine, like, some roped line, like, rope to have people, like, different payment sides. I feel like William would be the kind of person to do that. Different payment lines. Like an express line or something like that. And then once you're allowed through, you just come around this way. Be like that. Or even like moved over one. You know? And then over this way we'll do other lobby things, you know? Like, there could probably be some, like, couches or something here. I can make it look nice. Ish. So we could either have the desk there, or we could have it, you know, as soon as you walk in through the door. Which was sort of my original plan. Have, yeah, front desk there. Like a big front desk. Like that. Obviously it's gonna be in dark oak, but... There we go. Like that. Yep. Good. We could go one higher. Right. Yes, hello. With some, like, incisions. We can have like a... Oh, what? Huh? That's where they used to lower, no? They used to go lower. It's not doing it. Why? It's not doing it anymore. That's a shame. They fixed it. Mojang, bring that back. That's annoying. There we go. Big disc. Like, yes, hello, welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. How can I help you? What did I do at FNaF 1 to make that one look so vibrant? At least at the front. Thank you. Okay, so we had some, we had some of those. Oh yeah, those for like fake lights. Forgot about that. Those only look so bright because I've got. Oh yeah, vines. Those. Music box. Those plants, yeah. That's what I want to put in. That. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I gotta put one of them in. Sunset. Let's put white glass. There we go. Oh yeah, it's down here. But we can put it in different colours as well to make it, you know, bright and fashionable. What do you reckon? We put one in to make it look bright and fashionable? To make it more FNaF 2 vibes? Yeah, let's give it some colour. Hey Dave, how are you? No, you're alright. I'm okay-ish. Thanks. Cool. Then we could put just a couple of those little... Yeah, these ones. Or put them on the left side. Actually, no. That's better. So far. Should put back here. I suppose we can put some of these, like, little streamers up, I guess. But not too many. We'll put some of different colours up. Just around. There we go. The fact that it opens up like that, I love that. Okay, more. No. None over here. And 2. Then 1. 2. Let's put 1 there. Okay. No, no. No, stop that. It's true. Thank you. We need more yellow around. There we go. We need some more on the center here. Then we're gonna need green. It's not to pull together though. don't want that. There we go. I'm working on the lobby leading into FNaF 2. Just like earlier we finished all this stuff in here too. So I'm just putting up some like quote-unquote streamers. So I'm putting up some colour just to try and give the eye something else to have its attention drawn to. Yes, that's good, that's good. I'm gonna give purple. Shelves in a build when it comes out. Huh? Shelves. I mean, oh, the new shelves. Oh, potentially. I haven't really given it too much thought. I haven't really seen too much of the new update. I know I should probably look into it, but you know, haven't really thinking about that much too much lately. Okay, Dave. See you in a bit. Ignore me, I feel a little bit tired. First day back on my education stuff, so I've been going to bed a little bit earlier, but you know. Ooh, handy. Wait, let me take a look at this. Wait. Where the fuck? Testing the bedrock beta. Let me take a look. Do they have photos of it? Oh, 100% I'd use that. You know how much that would, like, enunciate my builds? Oh, okay, Mike. I'll see you later. I want it to enunciate my builds. Like, 100%. There we go. Purple there. Purple there. Oh yeah, I could use them in the kitchens. Yes! I'm gonna put some of those hanging vines in here too. Just some. And those. I'm gonna put a couple of them around. Because I want that drip vibe in here. Because, you know, FNaF 2's clearly got some leaking issues. Man. Yeah, but I don't want the infinite night vision, only because I want to see how I'm going throughout, you know? Um, but I appreciate the suggestion. Let's drop that down a little bit. There we go, it started a little bit. I don't want too much, because then it's going to make it look overcrowded. We don't want that. 3 is probably the most I'll go in here. With the occasional one that's probably going to go down 4, but not many. There we go. We'll see how it's going to start looking, though it's going to look very dark initially. There we go. Jesus, can't see shit. Alright, we have to wait until I've got full-on loading. Wink. Though it is starting to look pretty good. Oh, that's not good. There we go. But yeah, occasional. So there's another one there. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, there we go. Look what you're doing with the moss. Thank you. I like using them as hanging wires. It really does give that hanging wired kind of look. Toy Guy Helps. Hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you? Yep, that's a good blend, actually. That's a good blend. Very good blend. That's good. Let's bring down some of this a bit more. That looks good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, I need more ground decoration, you know? Because sure, all this stuff looks great, but it doesn't like give a lot. I need other things too. Oh yeah. Moss is so tasty. What? There we go. There we go. All the way in there. Cool. Now, I'm gonna grab... The barrels are cool, but not for what I want to do now. So if I go... The one time I have one thing picked specifically, I get a knockoff that will probably fall apart in 2 days, like the last ones. Oh. I'm gonna go Five Nights at Freddy's. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Ooh, I'd like to see that. Let's put it in rooted dirt. I think I did last time. I don't remember. You built that? Yeah. I think I remember you doing that. Let's put one here. You did 2 versions. Oh, yeah! Let me go like that. Did we go taller? Yes, let's go taller. The one higher. That was nearly a year ago? Bro, that's insane. Wait. I love that. That's insane that it was almost a year ago. That's mental. There's one project I'm still working on. I'm probably gonna be working on for a long time. Oh, the Pizzaplex. Ooh. I want to see the end result of that. I do. Because, like, yeah. You know, I would want to see that. I was in a Roblox game that recreated it immensely well, and I have 4 to 5 hours on that game. Probably. Really? How was it done? Like, in terms of assets, were they done really good, or? Every 10 minutes you get 100 Faz coins. Wow. That's insane. Okay, so we got this. Really good. That's good. I actually think we need more space here, so... put it here. I'm gonna do 2 this time instead of 3. Instead of 3. Yeah. Gives a bit of a... yeah, there we go. It's not so bad. Who's message? Discord? Nope. Instagram. The gram. I'm gonna do... oh, what, Dave? Are you okay? Oh, no. Should I do purple couches? Actually, I might do the red one, like, granite, because granite looks kind of couch textured, I don't know. There we go. There we go. Hey. Actually, might look better like that, yes. Like that, and then... How did I do it last time? That looks cozy. I'm gonna take one look at it and it's gonna be like, no, that's not cozy. Jesus. I'm just gonna light this whole area with these. For now. Because it's not like it's adding aesthetic. At the front. Wait, what? Oh, right. This cry for small inconveniences made by the fact you can't communicate properly. No, I understand that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that happens to you. It actually looks kind of cozy, that couch. It's like a little waiting area. Or will be in a second. I'm gonna put another small one there. I think. Just here. There we go. And then... Yes. I like that. Came up the same level? Yeah, it does. It's only not to the edge because... Why the fuck not? There's a plant there. That's why I can't go to the edges. And then here... Oh, there's something missing there. Not anymore. No. I don't think they really need it. Maybe the inside if I really felt like adding something, but... Yeah, it might add something that catches... You're working on the atrium. Ooh. Doesn't look too bad there, actually. Okay, now... Let's add some... party, or like, at least the coloured banners, I guess. Yeah, the purple and blue ones. Let's add a couple of them. Not too many. Just... Was this? Yeah, it's purple. It's like, yeah. The only pizza plexi thing I want to actually do is my FNaF 6 build, which I said before I would be much smaller. Would be a much smaller pizza plex, but still very colourful and full of life. Nah, that's good. Obviously, your builds don't have to be accurate to the... Like, they don't have to be exact. Take a look at my own builds, for example. They're not exact. I mean, heck, I'm building a fucking lobby. Like, it's not exact, it's far from. But, you know. Right now I need ambient lighting. I think that's what's gonna bring it in here. Because at the moment it's fucking dark. Oh my god. No. No. Stop that. No more light leaks? No, good. 4? 5? 5 gives a little bit, it just feels like so much. Yeah, I know. Hmm. Ooh, spooky. I feel like I'm gonna light up random sections. Not exactly like... Because little light areas... Yeah. I'm also working on the room version of the Megapixplex. Jesus. That's a lot of work that you put out for yourself. But you know what? Go for it. God damn it. Why do you have to be here? Not for long. Actually, wait. Make him fully cut it off. When I said no, a light, I meant it. We need... I feel like I need to add floor stuffs. Like something on the ground. I could take DJ's idea of the slab of the, you know, which is actually not a bad idea. Just every so often add like a slab. Good, I can recreate something. Nah, that's good. The fact that I can't communicate with my family, so don't spoil. No, don't worry about venting at all. Honest, don't worry about it. I can understand with the whole not being able to communicate thing. Especially with me being on the spectrum. Communication is a very hard thing to do. But yeah, you need to remember to communicate your needs, right? But I can also understand if you've got toxic family members, which from memory it sounded like you had some issues with family members. If I remember that right, Dave. So I can understand getting... Yeah, you're on the spectrum as well. Yep. Yeah, communication's not easy. Communication... It's expected that we know those social cues. When we often don't, we have to learn it. It's a tough one. I'm trying to find my words to help my brain that's, you know, got the thoughts there. But at the moment, I'm tired. If I'm honest. I'm tired. So I might still end stream when when, you know, stream usually ends, but that's not the point. But if I fail to tell someone what I want, that's great. No, that's fair. I completely understand that. Uh, for me, I'm not sure if this is gonna sound toxic as fuck. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Because it's not. But, uh, when I know that I'm not lying and I'm trying to tell someone the truth about something, and they I feel like they're not believing me, or like I'm, or they tell me that I'm lying, I'll start to cry as well. It's like, because you're hurt that you're not being listened to. You feel like you're not being heard out. You feel like you're in an argument when all you want to do is just be heard out. It's one of the most harmful things. It hurts so much. I actually really like how that's turned out. Okay, maybe we can add like a little bit of light down the bottom. A little bit. Just tuck some of it away. But you need to remember that it's not your fault. Just because you have a, you know, a inability or disability to communicate with others due to a mental health condition doesn't mean that it's your fault. It's the job of those that know of the situation, know of your condition, to not only to help you build those communication skills, because let's be real, communication's harder, right? But as much as it's, your job as well to build that gap, it's the job of others to help give you those resources to help build those communication skills. There's many ways to go about it. I mean, I've done it through talking on camera. Fuck, I'm tired. Of course, there's many other ways to go about it. I was terrible talking on camera, especially if you look at my earlier Minecraft videos. My early streams. Especially when I came back to streaming for the first time in God knows how long. Like, that hectic. Like, I was nervous as fuck. But, anyways. I don't even remember the original point. There we go. Alright, so we got the lobby done, we've gotten the main area done. We've gotten the little storage closets in here done. Cute. For this main area, we got, like, to do left, we got the kitchen, we got, yes, Landon, what's up? Mangle's area is gonna be interesting. I get nothing. I asked my mum if I can get support because of my diagnosis, and she said that I'm not. She said what? I'm sorry, if you quote weren't autistic enough, you wouldn't have been diagnosed. Like, I'm just gonna point out the fact that the Australian government has got services in place for anyone with autism spectrum disorder. And like, I'm a level 2, so I'm like in the middle. You know, obviously you got level 1, you got level 2, you got level 3. I'm level 2. I worded it nicely. Yeah, I know. I had a feeling there was a deeper meaning behind that. But still, you know, she doesn't want the school to... Remind me, you're, what, how old? 15, 16? If you're 16, you're legally allowed to tell them on your own accord. I'm unsure how it works over there, but, I mean, my mum's a different case. But still. TJ. Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna build anymore, I'm just gonna rant, because I'm in that kind of mood. I'm like tired. But there's no such thing as not being autistic enough. That's bigoted. And ignorant. It's like saying, oh, fuck this. Oh my god. I'm mad on your behalf. Like, I'm actually mad on your behalf because my dad did the same thing. Like, I completely understand, except for the fact that I was not diagnosed. I didn't get diagnosed until I was 16. So, at this point, I've been diagnosed for almost 3 years now. With ADHD and autism. My dad did not want to put the label on me. So I understand. Like, and I'm angry on your behalf. I need to do research about the support I can get here, but I'm not sure it's a lot. Over here we have something called the NDIS, which a lot of people with a disability most of the time can get onto. It's for the disabled. Because I am technically disabled, I have a disability, I get support through that. Does this mean I'm completely incapable of doing things? No. I mean, I have a driver's license. I work. I get my education. To a normal person, I seem normal because I can mask, right? I mean, you'd know that concept, but you'd think Europe would have a similar system in place for those that have disabilities. You get funded for help, so I don't just get money, like, I don't see the money, nothing, but I get quote-unquote money which is from the government. It goes, I don't see the money or nothing, but it pays for my, it pays for my occupational therapy and stuff like that. After I was diagnosed, my mum started blaming all my problems on being autistic and being bullied. Like, being bullied and struggling with basic things. I mean, yes and no. Like, she... Right, so she's gone back on her own words then. She's going, but you're not autistic enough to get support, but you're getting bullied because you're autistic. Like, that's... Bro. Like, sure, you can struggle with doing certain things because you're on the spectrum. You know how long it took me to learn to tie my shoes? Apparently that's a universal thing for people that are on the spectrum. It takes you a longer time to learn to tie your shoes. Apparently. And making friends and stuff like that. Same thing, right? Basic things, yeah, maybe. But it's her job as a parent to fucking help you with that shit. And improve. DJ. DJ. As an unofficial, I mean, I'm no doctor, but at the rate that you interact and the way that you've kind of connected yourself in with people, no, it's not a bad thing to say at all. You have neurodivergence of some sort. The way you came in, and especially to my server, and you were immediately able to talk to people with no fucking issues, pretty much. Excluding certain people, right? Yeah. Like, yeah. I can say that much. I think she does that because her friend also has a friend with an autistic child that struggles more and needs more support. That's bigoted. But I'm online. Yeah, still needs more support. There's just because that child needs support in areas doesn't mean that you don't need support in other areas more than that child. Autism needs to stop being looked as a linear line, because that's not what it is. Autism can be best described as a pie chart with little sections. Say, fuck, I was about to use my mouse and keyboard for a sec. Let me just, you know, go out to the front here. Even though it's dark, I don't give a fuck. That came out really well. I'm pretty sure there could be some improvement somewhere. Cool. We'll fix whatever that is out there after. Give me a sec. Give me these colors. Right. I get no support for my requests for small things being mostly... That's fucked. So, let's just say... People seem to think that autism's like this. Like, oh, everyone struggles the same, right? So this is one person, they struggle really badly. This is another person, they don't struggle as badly. And this is another person, right? And they barely struggle at all. That's not how it should be looked at, right? Let's go with something like this. So, let's use, repetitive behaviors and restricted interests, yeah. So, let's just say I have high social anxiety, right? So this is me. I asked my mum not to cook one meal, and she asked the other not to touch me, and it goes, what the fuck? That's so fucked. I'm so sorry. Let's say that's social anxiety for me, and let's say that's high, right? This is examples. Sensory issues could be lower. Sensory seeking could be higher. And fuck. Social cues low, right? That's me, for example. Whereas another person with the same things could have low social anxiety. What was the next one? You know, sensory issues could be up there. Sensory seeking could be the highest one, right? They could be very sensory seeking, and then, whatever that last one was, right? These are two very different people, but their needs are different. Right? We can see that. Autism is not a It's not a linear line. It never was, which is why it's very hard to diagnose in biological females, and why it's just not easy to study in general. It needs to be, and not to ignore the fact that there's a lot of comorbid issues with it. So if you've got autism, you've likely got ADHD. But if you've got ADHD, that doesn't necessarily mean you've got autism. If you have autism, you likely have dyspraxia or some form of dyslexia. That's comorbid. You've likely got anxiety or depression. But that's tied in with ADHD. It's comorbid with a lot of things, as well as physical issues like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, POTS, um, basically being masked, like forcing to be masked as a kid, can force your body to develop a chronic health issue. I'm just gonna let that settle for a while. Yes, you heard that correctly. Being forced to mask as a child consistently, like being under significant stress all the time, can force your body to develop chronic health issues. And chronic is lifetime. I only say that because I've gone down this rabbit hole so much. Yeah. As am I, but hey. There's not really a case of autism that's been diagnosed where the person doesn't have some form of PTSD. Because autistic people have, I say that like I'm not one, but hey, have a higher chance of being traumatized. Yeah, it's dark, I guess. I I have some form of hypermobility. I either have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or I just have hypermobility. I need to get tested for it. Like, sure, it may seem cool on the outside, but it causes so much issues when you get to adulthood because you get so comfortable sitting in one position that's actually really bad for, say, your spine, for example. And then you sit in that one position, and you wonder, why does my back hurt? Or like, why is this hurt? Why is that hurt? And it's because you're sitting wrong, but it's comfortable for you. Chat just did. Oh, DJ, there's so many out there, but it's a good little tester. Did a little score come up? I want to see that score if you want to share it. I want to see the score. How high did you score? How high did you score? I want to see. What? When asked anything, they act like it's a problem. When when I say I might need to go to a doctor, I get told that it will go away. Don't feel taken seriously. That's medical neglect. I mean, because it's Minecraft, no. I don't think that's evil, Landon, because it's Minecraft. Legitimately, only because it's Minecraft. That's so mean, though. I'm so sorry, Dave. It's just, yeah. If I can find any websites that uh give free tests, like just remember that some of the questionnaires are long. Like, yeah, just remember that. Like some of them are, yeah. I thought that's just no, that's not normal. If you have anyone in your life as an adult figure that listens to you, like grandparents, for example, grandparents, aunts, uncles, talk to them. Because that's not okay. I need you to understand that. And I know sometimes while being on the spectrum, you may make excuses for other people because, you may make excuses for people because you give them the benefit of the doubt. But the way you are being treated is not okay. And that's neglect on so many levels. Like, that's medical neglect and emotional neglect. It's... yeah, it's not okay. Especially if you don't ask for a lot. Like, I'm guessing you barely would ask for a lot anyways because you're emotional for sure. Yes, medical neglect. You told me a couple of weeks ago that you didn't think you could go to your parents to ask to be taken to a doctor because they'd probably brush you off. Sure, it's physical neglect at the basics. At the very minimum, it's medical neglect. Like 100% medical neglect. At the very minimum. Because they're neglecting your physical health. I mean, it's mostly dad is there, but he's always busy. Ah. How much does your dad know about the situation with your mum? Like, does he... like, have you told him at all that she's like that? Is she telling him... or is she telling him what she wants him to hear? No... 19 out of 30. Jesus, bro. Actually, there's a very easy question. There's a very easy way to find out if you've got some kind of neurodivergence. DJ, when you have caffeine, like if you've ever had coffee, do you feel like you can go to sleep after? Like, do you feel like you can just, have an espresso and go to sleep? There's your answer. There's your answer. A lot of people who have neurodivergence, coffee doesn't work for them because your brain's lacking dopamine. Your, your brain's lacking dopamine, so the caffeine actually quiets the mind, and therefore you'll fall asleep because it gives you enough of a stimulant to silence the mind and shut you down. Whereas if you have a lot of coffee, sometimes it might do something. Whereas an ADHD stimulant, like, say dexamphetamine, for example, for someone who doesn't have ADHD, they'll take it and they'll get hyper, because that's what coffee does to them. It wakes them up. Whereas medication for someone who doesn't have, like for someone who has ADHD, it balances out the dopamine, gives you a base level dopamine that you need to actually focus. It doesn't help with like procrastination and stuff like that, but it gets you there. And then it just helps overall. And I say this because I started ADHD medication when I was in year 11, and my grades went from C's and D's to A's and B's in that same semester. Like, very quickly. Very quickly. And then of course later that year I was diagnosed with autism. But I didn't know that I was autistic at the time. When I was first diagnosed with ADHD, I was like, oh yeah, ADHD, cool. That was kind of obvious because my family members have got it. And then, my psychiatrist mentioned, was like, there's comorbidity, can't speak, with autism. But I can't diagnose that. 57 out of 100. Oh, DJ's autistic, guys. You're likely a level 1 autistic, so you don't need that much support, likely. I mean, I'm no doctor, but I'm just saying what I know. Yeah, when I've done one of those, it's not a bad thing, DJ. It's really not a bad thing. Of course, there's the grief stage of where you start to realize that you were treated differently because you were on the spectrum, and you didn't know that you're on the spectrum, but also didn't know why you were being treated different by other people, but they could tell that something was off. They just aren't that really emotionally available. That's still not okay. Like, but there's still a level of, like, there's still a point where they're supposed to be, like, there for you. Even if, you know, they're not there. Because you're probably masked, DJ. Or the signs just aren't, like, let's be real. I didn't know I was autistic until it was mentioned to me by my psychiatrist. So I've been subtly masking during last year. So, yeah. Yeah. Parents suck, honestly. They can suck, and I'm so sorry they're not emotionally available for you, because everyone deserves to have parents that are available. Yeah. Likely. If it hasn't... You're more likely to have ADHD than autism. There's nothing wrong with being on the spectrum. That stigmatism needs to get that out of your mind right now. There is nothing wrong with you, right? Your brain's just wired a little bit different. I've had to teach myself that I'm not, that while there are people out there that don't understand how I see life, there are always people out there that are going to understand how we perceive things and how we see things differently. But before I get too carried away, I'm actually gonna check this out real quick. Ooh. Okay, I like that. As I was gonna say, before I get too carried away, I think I need to go to sleep because it's probably more likely to have ADHD because I'm a shit planner. Oh my god. Do an ADHD test as well. I mean, I don't have any comparison to what my parents shouldn't do. That's fair. Shut your wide brain off now. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I know I started stream late, but hey, I still got here and streamed for you guys. I did adulting, so yeah. That's the whole reason why stream started late today. But hey, I'm here, so... And of course, that's also why I'm gonna go sleep, so... I sounded... No! You haven't sounded offensive. You just found out that you're likely on the spectrum. don't think that you're, if you want, I'll send you some, like, shit that you can take a little bit of a read through, because you going ahead and taking a look at your own mental health, and recognizing the fucking symptoms that you likely have is a sign of neurodivergence, because neurotypical people don't do that. Just saying. Apparently neurotypical people don't do that. I do that. And that's how I found out that I was on the spectrum. But anyways, tomorrow I'll ask my mum to go to the doctor. Yes, please do. Please do. And of course, reach out if you need to talk, bro. Because that's... I'm so sorry. But yeah. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go get a PhD and become that doctor. Yes. Do that. Yep. I'm gonna go to sleep, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, subscribe, share, comment. There is a little bell next to the subscribe button. Once you've hit that for when, so that you can get notified. Can't talk. So you can get notified, for when I go live again. Likely this Sunday. It should happen this Sunday. Probably a little bit earlier than, what today's stream started at. Only because my education stuff, my college stuff, is on Mondays now, so I can't run stream that late, but also Flev goes to sleep earlier now. So it might work out better for both of us to be, I usually stream this on Thursdays, same time each week, though today ran later because I was adulting, but anyways. Next week we're gonna try and work on the kitchen, and then hopefully Mangle's little cove there, and of course we still gotta figure out the arcade. We still gotta figure out the arcade and how that's gonna look. So, yeah, that's all for today. I shall see you all in the next one. So please, have a good one, everybody.